Alright, Fast and Furious 6, or Furious 6 as the title screen gives you. This, of course, is the sixth movie in the Fast and Furious franchise. Of course, this will also be the last one starring Paul Walker, unless they have enough footage of him to make bits and pieces on the Fast and Furious 7. This one takes off pretty much where 5 left off. Remember, after 5, they had robbed a Brazilian bank of like $100 million. They mention it a lot. The opening in like 10-15 minutes pretty much shows you every single character and what they've currently been up to, as well as your main plot. Hobbs, Samoan Thor, Dwayne, or The Rock, depending on which one you refer to him as, or hopefully Black Adam in the Justice League movie, has been called in because a shipment has been knocked out in Russia. And this is a second part to essentially create a tech bomb that would be a blackout of a military outpost, potentially up to the size of a country. So perhaps this is someone who is developing a technological bomb that knocks out the ability to communicate from point A to point B. It would be a complete and total military blackout. And I mean all communication blackout. So he knows there's only one group he can bring in. Dominic Toretto's gang. So it's Vin Diesel. This is your opening. It's pretty much him getting everyone together. And what everyone's been up to. And he's got an extra linchpin. He knows they'll work for him. Because Michelle Rodriguez, or Dominic Toretto's first wife, is alive. So they use that, The Rock uses that as leverage to get the group together. And the group they're taking on is undeniably better suited for what's going on than Toretto's gang. The opening sequence that has a car chase uses, I'm not joking you, 2 armored Formula 1 racers. 2. That they use like scoop ramps. One of the ending sequences involves a tank. So they upped the game from, like, oh, it's tankers. No. Now it's tanks. Legitimate tanks. And you can tell the villain group has a dude who looks like he's 7 foot tall, like 400 pounds. He makes The Rock look small, so you know right off the bat that he's going to be the guy who's going to take on The Rock. So this is just a really solid action film. I did find it weird when Gal Gadot, or Gadot, however you pronounce her last name, the woman who's going to become Wonder Woman, is walking with Gina Serrano, the woman who should have been Wonder Woman. And the moments when they show her and she's sitting like with no shirt on, I keep on forgetting how very, very petite she is. I know she's got a great military background. She does a pretty good job when it comes to some of the stunts, good job when it comes to the motorcycle work and small amount of gun work that she does, but Gina Serrano has like 3 really good fight sequences that are all beautifully done. You could picture her in the outfit fighting enemies. And seeing Vin Diesel and The Rock take on 2 of the main villains like simultaneously and hit what looks like a doomsday device is great. And I will say, small spoiler alert, 2 members of Toretto's team are killed in this movie. 1 in the movie, and 1 in the mid-credits scene, which introduces the new villain who was supposed to be in Fast and Furious 7, who is still supposed to be in Fast and Furious 7. So, like the rest of them, it's just solid action. It's an action film with bits and pieces thrown in where if you watch the previous 5 films, it lays together fairly well.